Anyway, since we only have Cirroc for about 10 more minutes, everybody in the live chat, if you have a question for Cirroc about Star Trek, about Deep Space Nine, about conventions, about the seventh rule, about how the Lakers are going to do this year, say seventh, uh, seventh seed, I think, because, age and injuries and things like that. Let us know. But while they're setting up questions, real quick, what's up with you, Sirach? What's new? How you been?
I'm good. My daughter just started eighth grade, so she's been doing volleyball as her second sport. And so I've been going to volleyball games, uh, trying to actually relearn the game. So I forgot a lot of the rules and stuff. I'm like, what are we playing up to? But yeah, that's been great. It's been fun to watch her go through that, and of course, the got the big Chicago convention coming up next month. So I'm looking forward to
Mm.
Hmm.
hanging out with
Everybody,
everybody.
that's Trek to
Yeah.
Chicago, everybody. The link is in the description box of this video. Just go to the description box. You can hang out with all of us. You can meet Cirroc Lofton. The dude's got shoe game, dude.
No
Dude.
joke.
Get a
He
selfie with
sure
Yeah,
get a
does.
selfie with
yeah.
him just so you could see him come out from behind that table and you can get a selfie looking down at his awesome
With
shoes.
some sweet kicks.
But that is
Um,
Trek to
Yeah,
Chicago. You can have an Ethiopian
yeah.
dinner with
that's
Cirroc.
what I'm looking forward to
That
the most is that
was
Ethiopian dinner, a little cocktail happy hour. Those events are like little bonuses for me where I get to, spend time and be more intimate with people and get
Karaoke
some,
with Cirroc. Can't
yeah, a
beat
little
that.
karaoke.
Can't
yeah.
beat that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
my
We
I
singing is excellent.
oh
Go
I
ahead,
did want
Melissa.
to ask about the karaoke dinner, the Ethiopian dinner.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do karaoke no, I'm just kidding. I'm curious to know more about this Ethiopian dinner and what it entails because I did hear stories from the one that you did in um, New Jersey.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Cirroc,
Yeah,
you know a little something about Ethiopian meals, right?
yeah.
Yeah, well,
So,
it's a good opportunity for everybody to eat together as a group because a lot of the food is kind of shared, and
mhm,
so we got a chance to taste it together. There's some historical stuff that I walk through with Ethiopian history when
Mm.
we're eating, so I go through some background to inform people about the cultural history, um, some of the food history, and just background on what we do, culturally and some of the customs. So it
Mm.
was fantastic because people had questions. They were asking me, about the different foods um, and it's just a good experience. If you've never had Ethiopian food, it's delicious. There's a lot of vegetarian options there for you because we do a lot of lentil
hmm,
beans and
Love
cabbages and
lentils.
spinach, and
same.
so it's all
Oh,
delicious. There's those
Hmm.
options for the vegetarian folks, and then we also have fish and meats for people who want to just eat some animals. But
Hey, we've got a bunch of questions flying in, so we're gonna have to do these rapid fire. And it's
all
funny
right.
because they are not short answer questions like,
Uh-oh.
Ciroc, what was it like working with Avery Brooks? Destiny's Legacy asks. He was my favorite captain. What was it like?
Well, Avery's the best. Uh, just super loving, father figure, professional, gentleman. Just a gold standard for me as far as
Mm.
professional and as a captain as well. So
Mhm.
that's
And Adam says, Ciroc, I met your Deep Space Nine stunt double. He was a nice guy. Do you remember that guy?
if he means my stand-in, yes, I do remember my stand-in who also did stunts sometimes.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Let's see. Greer Murdick says, Cirroc, do you think about writing Star Trek novels or novellas?
Ooh.
Yes, I think about it and then I think not to do it. Should I do that? No,
But
no,
as
no.
long as you're thinking about it,
But I think about
David Bourgeois says, "Where does Cirroc obtain all of his awesome hats?"
Oh, I just go on my little, bin shopping. Sometimes I get them at Goodwill. You never know, really, where you
Mm.
can find a hat. I was at the farmer's market the other day and picked up this hat right here. And I thought of you, Ryan.
All right. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
This
Wait
is
a
an
second.
unworn hat.
Yeah.
See that there?
That's a French cook.
Yes,
That is a
exactly.
very nice French cook.
Thank you. That's
Uh,
exactly what I thought of you.
Standing tall and proud. Oh, Richard T says, Explorers is one of my favorite DS9 episodes. What was it like to film, or what memories do you have from that episode? I second that. That's actually my favorite episode. It was such a, background type of episode for me growing up because I was so focused on the Dominion Wars. And then when Sirach and I watched it all the way through Deep Space Nine, along with Melissa and the rest of the Seventh Rule, it's like, this is my favorite episode. It feels like home to
It's
me.
so good.
Yeah.
It
Sirach,
Yeah.
it does.
it does.
Uh,
Yeah.
I
What was
love
it
the
like?
set of the ship they built. It was actually like a little functioning ship, and it was so beautiful to see. It was just a piece of art, just ship itself, the way it was designed and lit. And so when
Mm,
we were walking around the space itself was just a piece of art. So I remember that you also are in an enclosed space with Avery the whole time, so there's not much room in there, and we're all trying to do our best in this little sailboat. But I loved it, and uh, I also remember the outfits because Avery wore a African kind of
yeah.
kente cloth vest that
Yeah.
I'll never forget.
hmm And
Yeah.
and you can see all of Sirach's insights on that episode. Go to the Seventh Rule YouTube channel and just type in, Explorers in the search bar, and that
Hmm.
episode review will come up from a few years ago. DJ Kitty Cat says, Sirach, if you could be on one current show, which one would it be? Now, she did not specify Star Trek,
Yeah,
Oh.
so
that's pretty good.
anything,
That's
anything.
good. Let's see. No, I'm good to be on Strange New Worlds. So yeah, I'm not gonna
Cool.
back up from that. I'm good with it. Uh, I like the show. I'd like to hang out with Ahura. Me and Ahura can get into a lot of trouble.
That's fun.
Wow. That'd be great to see you there, that's for sure. Playing like
No
a villain or
loitering at
something.
the railing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
DM Viewing says, Sirach, do people in public still randomly recognize you? Any cool encounters or strange ones? Sirach, one time you said you were wearing the shirt we got you for your birthday that said Jake, and somebody from across the street was like, "Hey, Jake," and you're like, "Oh, what's up?" You thought he recognized you from Star Trek, but he was just reading your shirt.
Yes.
But yeah, do
Yeah.
people still recognize you?
Yeah, I get recognized occasionally. It's funny because I also wear Star Trek merchandise, and then
Nice.
and so I'm probably giving it away to some people when I'm wearing a big old Deep Space Nine sweatshirt. Like, are you on Deep Space Nine? Yeah, you got me.
Oh,
You got me.
Nah, just like the
this whole
color.
thing.
Just wearing the hat, the sweatshirt, and the matching socks.
Yeah. We got to get you a shirt that says like this guy on it or something
Yeah,
like
right.
that. Okay, Herbert Turner says hammock time, my favorite line in that episode of Explorers. Remember, I was like, Avery said
Yes.
hammock time, and nobody believed me, but I was like, he literally
He
said
did.
hammock
Yeah.
time.
And he said it. He said it with the emphasis to emulate MC
Yes.
Hammer. So it wasn't just
Amazing.
the line itself.
And there's
And
no way
was in
that was
real
in the
time.
script.
Yeah, there was no way. No, he definitely put that in there.
I bet Avery Brooks and maybe William Shatner are the only two people that it can get away with just like adding a line because they think it's fun. And Shatner was
Yeah.
only able to do it because it was 60 years ago.
Hammock time.
Big time.
Brilliant and beautiful.
Yeah.
Love
Okay.
that episode.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. Great, 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 great. I think we got the questions out. Mark Zutkoff says Sirach and Celia with a heart. So
I think there was one
Mm.
other question that asked if Cirroc is still doing some acting.
oh good, yeah. I missed that one.
Yeah, I'm doing some acting. Yeah, I get calls every once in a while where somebody's like, "Hey, we want you to do this, do that." I got friends that are working on projects, pitching their television shows or independent stuff, and if they need somebody, I'll definitely sign on and fill whatever role they need. But so I keep the acting chops, you know, not too far deep in the closet, so I pull it out of it.
And let's be
Beautiful.
honest, we all need a reappearance of Jake Sisko in Star
Yes,
Trek.
we
Mm-hmm.
do.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes,
mean,
we
from your mouth,
do.
to God's ears. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it.
Hey, he's
And
the son of the
really,
emissary. Time is not linear. He can do whatever he's
no.
gonna do it.
And really, Jake Sisko is probably the most versatile character that it's in Star Trek where you can believe that he would show up anywhere
Mm-hmm.
because of his writer journalist background. He could be anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
anywhere.
I agree. Yeah,
Yes.
I agree. So we'll see. But it's only been 30 years, guys. So we'll hold our breath.
Amanda Stevenson says, "No, you didn't, Ryan, but I don't know what I didn't do." She's probably right. I didn't do whatever it was, though.
It's better to
Anyway,
not have done it than to have done it. So
yeah,
it's a better deal.
yeah. All right. Well, Sirach, thanks for partying with us. Always a good
Aw.
time with you. You're pretty much
Yeah,
the
thank you.
coolest guy I know, and I always
Hey, shout out to
love
John
hanging out with you.
Orquiola. I think he's out in the Philippines now, if I'm not mistaken. He moved out
Mhm.
Yeah.
there.
Mhm. Yep.
So I
Yeah.
hope he's doing well. We're cheering for him out there. And yeah, make sure you
Yeah.
guys go out, check out the Sci-Fi Sisters if you haven't already, and just send your love,
Mhm.
prayers, and good wishes their way.
Thanks for watching that clip. You can find us on the main viewer live every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern to talk about all of the week's Star Trek news.